I want you guys to take a look at this absolute garbage. It's snowing, it's cold, it's wet. 2 days ago, I was riding the Supermoto in a short sleeve shirt, and now this is what we're dealing with. But I guess it doesn't matter. Nothing matters in here. We're gonna have a good time. We've got our Tim Hortons French vanilla cappuccino over there. Sorry, Coffee Hub, but you guys were closed. And we've got a nice big package here from Joshua Everett's that we're gonna unbox. So, for the next couple of minutes, why don't you guys join me in pretending that the outside world doesn't exist, our problems don't exist. We are here for one thing and one thing alone, and that is to have a good time and talk about the things that we are passionate about. So, without further ado, let's start this video. Alright, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your favorite mask collector's favorite mask collector, AJ Good, here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool stuff almost every single day. And as I mentioned, we do have a package here from our good friend, Mr. Joshua Everett. Again, I don't know what's inside, but I know that he absolutely always hooks us up and never misses, so I am very, very excited. And I actually have another piece hiding out somewhere in the background that I need to shoot a video on as well. He gave that to me in person at Knotfest, Iowa at our hotel, and I just never got around to shooting a video on it because I needed to kind of wait, and then just a bunch of stuff happened, blah, 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 blah. We've been busy. Palefest is over. It's about to be downtime, and obviously it's about to be awful weather time, so I am already getting seasonally depressed, and I'm trying to fix that right now by shooting this video. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump on into today's package. Now, for those of you that don't know Joshua Everett's name, he is a very important figure in the mask hobby, specifically in the Slipknot realm, because he makes stuff for the band. I'm not sure what masks I'm allowed to tell you he's made, but I do know with absolute certainty that I can tell you that he made Sid's gold BCD that Sid is currently using for the 25th anniversary era, and he also made the carbon fiber BCD that Sid wore to the Grammys last year. And outside of the real deal masks that he makes for the band, he makes some incredible replicas. We've gotten some awesome replicas from him over the years, everything from We Are Not Your Kind / the Insofar Corys to various J masks, you name it. Josh has probably dabbled in it, and he's done it very well. He is very well versed on a multitude of mediums, literally everything from gold now to carbon fiber to your classic latex, plastic, resin, that sort of thing. So with that being said, I'm pretty excited to see what's inside. So I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm going to go ahead and cut the box open now that we've got that introduction out of the way, and we will see what is inside. It looks like there's going to be quite a few. Oh man, I think I know what one of these things are, and it's something that I forgot to talk about in that intro. I think my chair just keeps falling. I keep feeling like I'm getting shorter and shorter. Okay, where should I start? Let's start with this piece right here. Now, I saw these available at Palefest, if I can get it out of here, and what we have here is a custom J Weinberg mask, and how sick is that? I don't really need to look at it.
Look at that, look at that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, look at that.
Because I've seen these things in person, but just a little bit of a backstory. This is actually a J replica based off of a custom trash bag ghost design from last year's Palefest. Now, J Weinberg was one of our bigger special guests for last year's Palefest, and he was amazing to work with. He worked very closely with myself, Bishop, and specifically Trash Bag Ghost to come up with some very cool exclusives for the festival, and one of those exclusives was a limited edition exclusive sticker that was solely sold at Palefest. So you could only get it at Palefest, and the design was this. So basically what Josh did here was brought that 2D sticker done up by Trash Bag Ghost. He made the artwork real. He made it 3D. And what we have here is that concept in a mask form. So that is super, super cool. And it looks like the paint on this is incredible. I did see these at Palefest, but I was running around like crazy, so I didn't get a crazy good look at them. But this thing is absolutely phenomenal. I love the finish on this. It's so witchy and ghouly and zombie-esque, almost Frankensteinish, but it's also got that weird, gooey, trash bag ghost slime style to it. So, very, very cool. Off to a good start. Now, I see something else, and I definitely think that I know what it is, but I'm going to see if we can kind of work around that and maybe almost save that for last. I don't know. We've got a bag here with something else in it. Feels BCD shaped. I wonder what it's going to be. Or should I say, I wonder what it's going to be CD. Alright, so it is wrapped up very, very nicely. I obviously know what it's going to be just by guessing, and it is exactly that. Man, this thing is nuts. Again, I have seen one of these in person because Josh actually gifted one of these to Sid at Knotfest, Iowa. We went backstage, handed these off to Sid, and I think this was the first one that Sid looked at, and I forget the name that Josh gave this piece. I think it's called like the Mark Zero. Yeah, pretty sure this is called the Mark Zero, and if it's not, I'll add a little text bubble down here that corrects my dumb mistake. And I do see an immediate difference between mine and Sid's, and I think that that was on purpose, but it's not something that anybody else is really going to ever notice, so I'm going to keep that a secret and just say that we've got a pretty perfect replica? I don't know if you would consider it's not a replica because it's made by the same maker, same technique. It's the same exact mask that Sid has, minus the fact that it's a different copy. Does that make sense? So yeah, man, we've got the Iron Man Sid, and I think that that's what everybody's kind of dubbed this since they saw Sid wearing it around the last few shows. He's also worn the purple one, and that one was supposed to be for Kelly. I think it is still for Kelly, but Sid went ahead and wore that too, which is pretty cool. And I think that we might be on to the last item. I want to feel around and make sure that that is the last piece in the box so that I don't miss anything. And I do believe that we are on to the last item. We got two bangers already. I mean, the J is cool, but you know me, I'm a sucker for accuracy and replicas. So to have an original piece that is the same exact one that Sid has is crazy. But this right here is going to be even crazier. Why? Well, you'll see in just a second, won't you? Coffee break. All right, guys, let's do this. So what we have last in this box from Mr. Joshua Everett is going to be, again, another original piece, but this time not from Slipknot, from Mudvayne. A lot of you guys probably saw that new headpiece that Greg has been wearing lately. Well, Greg is off tour right now, but when Greg was touring with the band before all the Australia gigs and whatnot, he had a new headpiece. He replaced the spiked ones that we did for him a couple years ago, and he's now rocking this weird kind of Alien versus Predator brain exposure goggles piece. I don't know what to call it. Very Geiger-esque, very, I don't know, brainy, and obviously very alien and predatory. It is pretty cool. I hate even saying predatory, even though I'm referring to the literal predator. Gross. Anyways, we've got the real deal here. Joshua made that other one for Greg. He made the real deal for Greg, and what we have here is yet another original. This is straight out of the OG mold, using the same exact techniques done by the same artist, and I'm gonna throw it on because I have a feeling I'm probably gonna look pretty stupid, and that's all you guys can ask for, right? I'm suddenly so tall that I'm out of the screen. Boop. Okay, there we go. Dude, do I look like fucking like Whoopi Goldberg or something? What the fuck? I'm Whoopi Gregberg.
Who up Whoopi and they fucking Goldberg right now?
I can 100% say that I did not expect this to be a part of that package. It wasn't even on my mind. And now I have two of those pieces. I have the prototype headpiece from Greg from the original spiked headpiece that we designed and made for him. And now I have one of these. And I think that we're going to have something very special from Greg in the very near future. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, dude, Joshua killed the package. I mean, what are we talking about right now? And this has me in the mood to keep making Josh content. So I'll probably try to knock out that other video on that other piece that I haven't covered yet because it's probably still one of my favorite pieces that Josh has ever hooked us up with. And then, I don't know when, but sometime in the future, we will do a video on a very special piece that is technically from Josh, and all of what I'm saying will make sense once you guys see that. It is going to be one of the most special pieces in my collection, and it is technically a Josh piece. So do with that information what you will. Get your guesstimates going. It's not really a guesstimate because there's no estimating, but Get your guesses going. Get your theory on down in the comments. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just a professional YouTuber. All right, guys. So with all of that out of the way, I want to go ahead and give a couple shout outs here. Of course, a big shout out to Joshua Everett for the care package. Thank you very, very much, sir. I absolutely love all three of these pieces, and I mean that for sure. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you guys would like to go check out Josh's work, I will, of course, be dropping his information down below in the description of this video, as well as the pinned comments, so that you guys can go over and show him some love. And remember to let him know that the House of Masks sent you, and maybe he'll keep hooking us up with cool stuff in the future, eh? I'd also like to give a big thank you to you guys, the viewers, for being here, for watching this video, for supporting the House of Masks however it is you choose to do so. And I'm just going to say this real quick. If there was ever a time to go sign up for Patreon or become a channel member or buy some merch, right now is the time. I can't tell you guys why, but you guys will find out very, very soon, and we could definitely use all of the help and support that we can get. Of course, I'm not going to just ask you for money. I want you guys to get something out of it, so the best way to do that is to become a patron or a channel member or buy some merch. That way you have a cool t-shirt, you get early access to my videos, you get to be a part of that exclusive Facebook group, you name it. My rewards are the best. And I would greatly appreciate your $5 a month. That's right, only $5 a month. Crazy cheap. I know, I'm the best.
I'm the best ever.
Again, thank you guys for being here. And with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and close this video down. And how are we going to do that? You guys already know. We are going to do it the same way that we end all of the unboxings and reviews on this channel. And that is, of course, with some nice up-close shots of these pieces so that you guys can see all of the beautiful, beautiful details. So, let's do it. Until next time, this has been AJ Good here at the House of Masks, telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol, and yes to Joshua Everett. He's just the best.
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me.
And we will see you guys in the next one.